Portal Worlds, one of Abiotic Factor's coolest parts. Abiotic Factor has unique dimensions that vary from usefulness and uniqueness. In this video, I will be ranking each Portal World from worst to best. From somewhat of how useful their materials are, but to mainly how I feel about the environment and just how it feels to play in these Portal Worlds, and to some, its difficulty. Besides the obvious spoiler warning, I'm not bothering with distant shores. I never even made a portal toilet, and from what I've seen, besides the achievement, there's no point in going there. I don't have any footage of this, but all I can say is Skybox is cool, and it's just some rocks with a crap ocean around you. Kinda funny, but let's just put it at the super bottom. Literally in this case? Oh, and I'm not ranking the Gate Arc Defense Facility either. It is cool looking, but there's nothing here to do besides get the schematics for the excursion suit. Anyways, I just want to say I don't think there's any bad Portal Worlds, just some that I think are more useful and interesting than others. Remember, my fellow scientists, this is all my opinion. I may have your least favorite at number 1 and your favorite in last place, but that's okay. The beauty of media is how everyone sees and loves it differently. I'd also love to see your ranking down below in the comments. Now, let's get started with last place. At last place, we have Far Garden. Far Garden is the first portal world you'll go through in the game, and it's pretty. I love how this place looks. It truly feels like a completely separate dimension, or in the game's case, antiverse. But looks aside, this portal world disappoints me. So to start off, it's pretty much just an introduction to Portal Worlds teaching you about radiation. It's cool, and this is the first time I believe you meet those XOR teleporting aliens. However, it's so short. There's pretty much nothing to do here besides collect antiverse wheat and fish in that one pond. This will be your prime source of antiverse wheat early on, so I'll give them that. But it's just disappointing since this place is so pretty and alien, yet it's so short, it just disappoints me. Ah, Rise. The secret portal world you find through a laser puzzle. Rise is kinda sad since so many of the Cascade employees are dead everywhere, the area being littered with soldiers and dead bodies. However, that's all this place is, an area of a building with a rooftop to go on to. Sure, it's kinda cool, but it's nothing special compared to the other antiverses. I do like how the outside looks though when you get to the roof. The coolest and kinda most annoying part is taking cover on the rooftop to take out the guy shooting at you with a turret. But the real reason you scientists will come here is to get the egg, since it's not found anywhere else and you could scrap it into seeds for your garden. So yeah, Rise is cool, but despite the name, it's rather low, funny science joke, on this list. Now, this antiverse is what I like to call the trickverse. Pretty much just being the backrooms, pool rooms, this place is great to trick your friends into. Check out this short for scientific evidence. The pool rooms does have an invisible monster, and if you didn't bring a teleporter, the only way to get out without dying is through a button puzzle, where you have to find and press a singular button. From what I've seen, there's actually 3 different exits that bring you to different places. Check out Good Shark's video for an actual video on it. I don't know you, man, but he commented on my video, made me super happy. This guy's videos are great, and if you need to find anything in Abiotic Factor, please check out his channel. It really has helped me. Anywho, you get to this place via the red chair in the lab sector. This place is, however, great for one specific purpose: quick and easy water. If you have the red chair and a teleporter, guess what? You have access to unlimited tainted water in your buckets to put into your water filters. This means you can live anywhere with the red chair without worrying about water. Food, though, is obviously another issue. So as cool and memeable as this antiverse can be, there's definitely much better ones out there. Pretty much the homeworld before homeworlds were made, in a way. The world in the mirror is pretty much a vast empty space of nothing but a vast grass field with one power socket. Unlocked late in the game, needing a level 5 keypad, this world is great for making a safe and peaceful base. I wish the doors in the hallway opened, since I'm honestly super curious to see what's behind them, but that's really just it. A good place for a safe base. No collectibles, no nothing. The mirror itself to get here is kind of eerie, but that's it. This is lower since it's pretty simple, but it's high up due to how useful it can be as a safe base later on in the game. I gotta say, to me, the Night Realm is so beautiful. It's kind of funny how the scary Reaper of the security sector forces you into a harmless antiverse if he catches you. The Night Realm is a pretty antiverse where you will most likely find your first Night Essence, which is essential in crafting multiple items such as the laser pistol. It's used to upgrade multiple weapons and even to create a Nightshade seed. Don't know if I said that right, that's kind of my catchphrase at this point, isn't it? Which is what you trade to Warren in order to open security crates. However, you'll mainly get this substance from using the lamp on the Reaper, since there's only a few Night Essences here. The Night Realm also gives you the Snagvine seed, which gives you access to one of my favorite portal worlds. Anyways, what drops this so low is that it's mainly just a small maze to go through to unlock the next area. It's very pretty, but besides admiring the scenery and fishing in the ink pool, there's pretty much nothing to do here. There is a power socket, so this could be a nice little home for yourself, and since you can fish, you'll always have food. However, it's just a lot of nothing. Nothing to do, no enemies to fight, just a maze. As pretty as this place is, it's nowhere near as much of an adventure as other portal worlds are, making it number 13 on my list. Psst, if you have a diving suit, there's something at the bottom of the ink pond. Ah, the first and as of now only homeworld of Abiotic Factor. Tori is stunning to look at for me. It's an absolute beautiful antiverse. By far the most peaceful. It's pretty much just a way better version of the Mirror World for me. With a big lake, a nice fire, and even a big secret to get a statue. I won't show, but I will mention there's a secret here. Okay? So, if you don't know, feel free to look it up. I did the exact same thing. Do your research, scientists. All I can say is that this place is super pretty and peaceful and makes a great place to live. However, that's an issue I have. If you have this DLC, you get it way too early. You can unlock this with keypad level 1, which I think is a bit unfair, or I guess too fair in this scenario. The fun of Abiotic Factor is finding your own place to live and make it home. But this place is way too nice and perfect for such an early game base. I get it that this is a DLC that you pay for, but still. If the Mirror World is locked behind a level 5 keypad, then I think a level 4 or even higher should be needed in order to access this place. I just think it's way too good and safe for such an early home. But yeah, that's Tori. It's ranked lower since I love adventure, and this is more of a home than an actual world to explore. Still a great place though. I don't even think this counts as an antiverse since I'm pretty sure it's on Earth, but oh well. Why is the final boss area ranked at number 11? Well, Albatross is cool since you fall a long way to get here. And seeing the actual world after spending so long in the Cascade facility is honestly a really good feeling since we fought so damn hard to make it this far. It's pretty, and everything in the game led up to this place. I won't talk about the ending here, nor do I have footage of the boss since I already beat the Wayseeker off camera, but this is where his boss fight takes place. I like Albatross, I really do. It's cool, but I just like other places more. There's some cool dialogue between characters, especially Dr. Shapeshifter, who left, so I don't have footage of him either. This place is also where you get Dr. Thule as a traitor, so that's cool. But overall, besides some emails, it's just the boss fight. The boss fight was cool, but it doesn't warrant a higher ranking. So overall, a cool place, fun character moments, neat final boss, Kylie, I love Kylie. My only companion, my ally in purpose! But I just like the other antiverses better. Choo choo! Riding on into number 10 is the Infinite Train. This portal world is the start of antiverses that actually start feeling like an adventure. Blasting your way through soldiers as you go through different rooms of the trains is fun, especially with your pals. The train is where you'll find tons of unique items for the first time, like briefcases, silver, axle grease, and car batteries. It has all sorts of stuff to collect. And due to its pocket watches, once scrapped, this gives you the ability to finally make trinkets. It kind of feels like an action movie, to be honest. The The train is just solid soldier bashing fun. It's not this crazy cool world to explore, but blasting soldiers, finding unique items and crafting components, and exploring this train room to room is fun. From here on out, we're officially in my top 10. Woohoo! Shadowgate is pretty cool. However, it's a bit like Albatross in a way, where there's some areas to explore before the big battle. Except here, the boss is the gatekeepers themselves. I won't lie when I say that this antiverse gave me some of the most trouble I've had in the entire game, and it was the only time I ever used the redacted grenade. Satisfying little things, but expensive to make. Anywho, Shadowgate has a very pretty, sort of magical looking sandbox. I love the look of this place. It's pretty eerie. You also fight a new enemy called witches. More like bitches. Ugh, these cackling clowns keep jumping over me, constantly shooting me in the back like a sick joke. They ain't laughing when I blast them with science. That was kind of cringe. Anyways, this place is cool, but the exploration is fairly short-lived. There's not much to explore in the world itself, besides fighting witches in some areas. You're mainly here to infiltrate the gatekeeper's base set up here, and kill them all while destroying the containment devices. It's a hard, memorable battle, but it feels more like a big fight world rather than a big, cool dimension to explore and figure out. A cool place with a fun and challenging fight against the gatekeepers. However, I like exploration, and this world doesn't nick that itch as much as the others above this one. Don't forget yummy shadow berries. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to say this antiverse's name. So welcome to Snowy Hell. This antiverse really feels like an adventure. Going through different areas and collecting things such as a super important item, the neutrino mapper, I think. This place is ice cold and will freeze you if you don't have the proper cold resistance equipment. Snowy Hell is what I call it, so that's what I'm gonna call it. Sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce the name. Snowy Hell has, in my opinion, one of the most annoying enemies in the game, the Rooks, which are shield enemies. I know, scientists, never a good sign. I despise these guys. The rest of the enemies are snowy soldiers pretty much, but infiltrating the soldiers' bases and fighting them off is super fun, except the Rooks. The Rooks make me go crazy! Especially since there's a Yeti at the end, which gives you the ability to finally make a freezer once you take his fur. So yeah, Snowy Hell is cool, literally. Fun to explore, but I prefer worlds that feel alien. Like, they are truly another dimension. Besides the Yeti, this feels just like a military base in the Arctic mountains. So while it's fun, there's just cooler. Why did I put that in the script so many times? Honestly, why? For this specific... Okay, I digress. So while it's fun, there's just better, more alien-like places in the game to explore. Ah, the zombie apocalypse. The furniture store is one of my favorites. It actually used to be my favorite, but not anymore, obviously. It can be a little easy though, especially with friends due to how weak zombies are. I could have sworn this Portal world was way harder back during the old days. The olden days of Abiotic Factor. But the furniture store is really cool. A large furniture store full of paintings, furniture that I believe you can't find anywhere else in the game, along with some cool, although not super strong weapons, like the sword and cane sword. The button game is fine, but I definitely wouldn't complain at all if it was replaced by something else. To tell you how this level works, you have to find buttons around the store and turn them on. The more you turn on, I believe the more zombies spawn. Turn them all on and bam, you can leave via the elevator in the middle of the room. But I like this place. It's kind of creepy, but also has tons of stuff to collect for your personal room. You actually have to come here in order to get the schematics to craft the Christmas tree, and to get other Christmas decorations as well. So while there's not any new crafting materials here, it makes up by giving you tons of personal decorations, and it just being a fun place to explore while killing zombies. Also, it's definitely a bit sad that everyone seemed to turn into a zombie here. I think it was by the love potion. But it's a shame what happened on that antiverse. Better bring your fire suit, because it's getting hot in here. In fact, as far as I remember, this is the only place you'll actually need a fire suit. This place is super hot, full of vine-like ropes to lift you up and bouncy mushrooms to bounce off of. It screams alien, and I love it. Its orange surroundings are so eerie, it makes me wonder what the world's like outside of this little island we're on. This place has all sorts of new alien material for you to craft various items, and it's how you craft the anthermite which allows you to get to certain areas, like the security sector. I love this world because it oozes style. A hot, humid world with pools of lava that truly feel like another dimension. The only downside I give it is its lack of unique enemies. The only semi-one you can find is the mushroom dogs, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one in the lab sector, and they spawn during the Spores weather event as well. So besides lack of Portal World specific enemies, this place is great. It's also pretty short, just trying to keep on going upwards until you reach the portal at the end. Do you like playing a video game in a video game? Because I sure do. Space Queen is cool. Why? Again with the cool and the snowy portal worlds. What was I thinking? Since instead of a portal world, it's an actual arcade machine that you seemingly go into. This antiverse is really pretty, and I like it more than Snowy Hell since that place felt more like a soldier's base, and this feels like an actual different dimension. While this place is beautiful, it also has very useful drops like black gunk, the coins, and the crowns. I won't spoil anything, but these are used in a variety of crafting recipes. The Goomba-like enemies, the Lumgees, are unique too, and how you have to jump on their heads to kill them, being immune to all other damage. But I gotta say, this place is really beautiful. While trying to avoid snowballs here, your mission is to collect multiple crowns in order to unlock the exit. You can even double jump here. I also really like Commander Filet. I don't know how to say names, okay? I'm a scientist, not an English teacher. She seems sweet, and I feel bad that she doesn't feel right. There seems to be some sort of infection or corruption going on. That alone is pretty scary, and I hope it doesn't spread to the outside world. Although I'm pretty sure signs of it does happen in the game. Overall, Space Queen is cool, pun intended. Come on. Again? Oh my god. It feels like a completely unique world, and being in an arcade dimension where you can double jump is just plain awesome. Oh boy, the Silent Hill world. Flat Hill is the second portal world you'll go to, and it's hilarious how much of an increase in length and danger it is compared to Far Garden. Here, you meet composers, hostile giants that can literally pick you up for an instant kill. They also can't be killed by anything but I believe rockets. These guys are straight up iconic, and while they can be rarely found elsewhere, they are mainly unique to this world. Flat Hill is cool because it's like a normal town area with fog all around, it's creepy, the composers are scary and dangerous. I also gotta say, I've had some of the most fun here, especially with my friends. This place even has a future trader in it, Marion. Need I really say more? This place is just fun. To try and survive the fog while hiding from the composers to find power cells and eventually make it out alive. It's creepy, eerie, and I love it. Welcome to the top 3. This is what Far Garden should have been. Although not in difficulty, duh, since Far Garden is the first portal world. The village is just alien, super duper alien. It's also up there in difficulty. There's plenty of areas to fall off of. And let's not forget the amount of Exor here. While these guys are difficult, I gotta say, I hate the Spear Exor, aka the Exor Cha. Literally. And I'm dead serious. Most likely my most hated enemy in this game. They teleport everywhere, stab at you constantly with their spear, and blast you a bunch with their laser beam hands. It's to the point. My hypothesis is that they are scientifically awful. So take that, Exor Chaw. This world even has a friendly Exor, so that alone's cool since every other Exor in the game is a bloodlusted maniac. Talk to this guy a lot, and if I remember correctly from my playthrough, he'll eventually give you the schematics for a unique set of armor. Not spoiling what it is, though. This place also has anti-juice, which is the best liquid in the game. You literally need it for a bee farm, and unlike water, which is always tainted no matter where you go, you can drink this pink divine sauce at any time with no catch. Overall, this place is another beautiful world, and like I've been saying, I love worlds that feel alien, eerie, something that doesn't feel right. Like the Edge with this weird sky and the pink abyss. Where does this all even go after this island? A deep question I also share with the Myco fields. But yeah, my fellow scientists, this place is just wonderful and well deserving of the top 3 due to design, enemies, and not to mention the unique drops like Transcendium. I will say though, since this place also has Antiverse Gel and Scuttlebugs, it makes the Myco fields a bit less unique and less important to go back to. Unless you really are grinding this stuff so much you go to both worlds simultaneously. This, in a way, is the Order's version of Shadowgate. But I think this place is way cooler than Shadowgate. Not only does this place give you new enemies such as the Assassins and Flame Troopers, enemies that I really had a tough time with in single player, but it also has some unique armor too. The Praetorium is just way cooler to explore than Shadowgate. It's also longer and overall just better, in my opinion. It's pretty much like the end game, where, well, it is the end game, but where after suffering from the enemies for so long, you get to storm their base. It also has these harmless scribe guys. At first I spared them because I'm not into attacking anything harmless, until I realized they dropped tactical scrap. But hey, it's for science. But wow, this place is riddled with so many soldiers. It feels like a damn action movie going through the massive facility and taking on soldier after soldier, trying to survive and kill all your enemies. Shadowgate was awesome, but the Praetorium just does that type of deal much better with the Order. So, due to how fun and overall epic this world is, with its pretty design and fun fights, it's a well-deserved number 2, making it by far one of the best Portal worlds in the game. And winner is by scientific proof of best Portal worlds. Put your clipboards and coffee mugs together for Canon. Wow, what can I say about this? This world literally has everything I want in a Portal world. A fun quest to escape it, unique items only found in the one Portal world, an eerie dimension that makes you know you're not home, and a good amount of unique Portal world enemies. Canon is a massive difficulty spike. I managed to get here with my friends, and wow, we died over and over, struggling to survive and fight through this place. But that's the beauty of Canon. It's a Halloween world, all spooky and dark, full of pilgrims thinking you're a witch, and a creepy old village. It's dangerous, but also good to go to for things like pumpkins, corn, apples, and hexwood. It's also really big, giving you plenty to explore. I love this Portal world. It's by far some of the most fun I've had in the game. I love fighting here, struggling to survive. I will say though, it feels like my shield is useless most of the time. I'm pretty sure a good amount of their attacks just go right through it, which I will say bothers me. Other than that, it marks off my checklist for being a creepy delight, and for me, signifies itself as the best Portal world in all of Abiotic Factor. Thanks for watching, scientists. If you'd like more Abiotic content, feel free to click here and check out my review or even my gameplay series. However, the series is put on hold, and I won't be continuing it for who knows how long unless people actually want me to, so let me know if you want more episodes. If you have any ideas you'd like to see on the channel, Abiotic-wise or not, feel free to tell me in the comments, and I just may cover it. I'd also love to hear your Portal World rankings down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't too vague on any of the Portal Worlds, and I hope you guys have a scientastic day. Agent Gabe out!